Oh my God, we're on camera. Hello, welcome back. We didn't get cued that time. Get back to the GSL. I like that opening song we have. This is playing.
Do you? I don't.
Oh,
I'm not so into
it. That's what I do when I win.
Yeah.
That's GG, and I'm like, oh, taking ladder points. We have. Who's playing? Is MMA
against Leenock.
Leenock, okay.
Good match, a nice match.
We spent the entire time backstage talking about Huck against Nesty, and now it messed up my brain. Now I can't.
Yeah, that's.
I
that's
don't
next.
want either of those guys to go to the tournament
After this. Of course, I know, right? But they're going to be dropping pretty high into Code A. So, I mean, getting back is not going to be the very unlikely thing that it was for people that lost last round. People that lost last round, anyone that makes it back, it's like, oh, that's legit, man. Congrats.
Yeah.
But dropping in this high.
Basically, it's like GSL Purgatory is where they go.
Yes.
By the way, Purgatory is such a stupid concept.
Of course it is.
It's like so dumb.
It's like something in between. Like, okay.
It's like, well, what if you're not good or bad? It's like, oh, that's a good point. It's like, well, there's a third place. It's like, what if you're like kind of bad, but you're not that good, and there's a fourth place?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm making fun of that stuff. So we are here waiting for our other player to join the game. We have MMA already in there. We're waiting for Leenock to get in the game.
Well, I was not expecting this. I was actually thinking I was thinking Huck definitely would have won that.
Yeah.
And I was thinking
maybe
Nesty could have been either way. I was like, oh, this is kind of either way. They're both unbelievably good. It's ZVT best of one. I don't care if you're Nesty, in which he is, which he was, which he will be,
for all
or
time.
anyone else. Like, you might win or you might lose.
What was it you that told me that on Facebook, like the Nesty company was like, send us a picture of who you think.
If Nesty was a person, who would it be? And like everyone posted there, it was like hilarious.
It's so funny.
They are like so clueless, man. The fact that they don't have a big Nesty
we need to actually notify
him.
Nesty right now.
I think they know. Like, people have told them. They're like clueless in marketing.
Funny.
They're like, well, we have our degrees in marketing. We know everything. It's like, no, dude. Actually, if you gave Nesty money, I'd drink Nesty. And it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
You go give that man money, everyone in esports is going to buy you.
We need to get on this. We need to get Reddit on this or something. Get the guy sponsored. Give him a tour. He'll get like a tour of the Nesty factory, which is probably like not that good. Like, so here's where the bottles of Nesty get moved down the assembly line. He's like, where's my computer?
Nesty's factory of ownage, man. It is in Nesty's actual factory.
It's just like
where
nerd
nerds
faces,
are
like going down a conveyor belt.
Exactly.
He's like, sometimes like to wear this nerd's face, and he gets his chainsaw, and he's like, because that's how I do it, dude. It's too late. We're not on camera.
It's okay. That was really.
You ever see Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
No, I actually haven't seen that one.
It's very upsetting, but it's very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll watch it.
That's where they wears the other guy's
We
faces.
have to have our Human Centipede 2 party.
Yeah. We already tricked Wolf into watching it. I told him it was an art
trick
film.
him into watching it. He wants to watch number 2, man. Something happened to him. Something broke inside when he saw it.
All right. The map is dual site. Now remember, Leenock is very good at Zerg versus Terran. So as good as MMA is, he is a champion. He just beat Nesty. Leenock should put up a pretty damn good fight. And I think with Leenock already taking out Huck in a game that it basically took no effort.
Yeah.
One or two good decisions. He should be in good shape. All right, it's time. Because we're zooming in on that S. Then we get this shot. Watch, I know this up. The next phase comes in. And then we go into the game screen and start this match of the GSL Code S.
Excuse me.
Did you yawn?
I did yawn, and I'm not even tired.
Even if a dog yawns in front of you, it will cause you to yawn later on. Over here, we have MMA.
By the way, guys, I just yawned into the microphone, and if you yawn, please tweet at me. It's a little social experiment Tasteless just made me think of. I am Artosis on Twitter. Go ahead and let me know that you yawned because of
Call me Tasteless.
Don't lie either.
It looks like there's like a little door in the front of the hatchery.
There is, man. That's like the tube where the larvae pop out.
That's the tube where Leenock's ear is right there.
Well. Tool site, we took out the gold bases, of course, added some more mineral patches over where the golds were, and also the third base going to be a little bit better to defend. It was a little bit off before. Its back was kind of to this area where anyone can run up and kill your workers in 2 seconds without any committal. So a lot of it has been fixed. And, ooh, we have a Macarax tasteless.
Uh-oh.
Despite Macca not being in Code S anymore,
his Rax will live
remain,
on.
Yeah.
Macca's got a pretty nice Rax, by the way, I got to say.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Macca gut Rax.
We
just like sit here and giggle together.
I know. We're like two kids giggling in the back of a library somewhere.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of which, if we were back in elementary school or middle school or high school, we would be the best at being in the back of the library, giggling about stuff we're not supposed to giggle about.
I used to do that in school, and then teachers would yell at me and make my friends and I sit in different places.
I know.
But that's all right. I became so
me,
into Starcraft, I got rid of all those friends,
because
man.
everybody wants to be best friends with me. I just go somewhere else and make new friends. They can't stop me. They can't stop me.
Wow. Well,
right.
Single Marine running up. He's going to think, oh, okay, it's a standard like 1 or 2 Marine pressure. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But, in fact, it's going to be multiple Marine pressure.
And this game
MMP.
might end pretty quickly, guys.
It could.
It could go on
I
for a
feel
long
like this is
time,
going to be a pressure that's going to get MMA ahead, but not kill. And very nice placement.
Nice.
Normally, you do have an Overlord to spot for that. And he does see it now, of course. So,
right, so Zerglings are on the way, 6 of them.
Yeah, only 6, but a couple queens as well. And he's not going to bring any drones. So Leenock seems confident right now. He thinks it's only a 1 barracks, though.
And he might have been duped.
Yeah, I think he's like, okay, this is a 1 barracks. This is actually something I can just kill. I can just kill it off. Against a 2 barracks, so you're going to want to pull drones. So he doesn't actually know. This is very tricky by MMA. Very high-level stuff we're seeing here. And he's actually, Leenock's going to be very frustrated.
This is like that moment where
this might actually end the game, in fact.
Yeah, I think I should just will end the game. I'm not entirely sure. Because I think Leenock's like a bit caught off guard. Now he's saying, wait a minute, there's 5 Marines there total. He's going to intercept this one, though.
Very nice. All right. So we do have a lot of Zerglings here, but not enough. I don't think they're going to take out. Oh, they do get that SCV. Very nice on the SCV, but he's lost a lot. 10 Warlings on the way. Leenock in a lot of trouble.
He's below half health with his hatchery, too.
Yeah, and with 2 bunkers, man, he can just rally from one bunker into the other. Look at that. In fact, not sending any more Marines up, though. Can he actually kill off this hatch?
I think he might want to target it
Leenock
down.
might barely, yeah, he's definitely got to target. And actually, that's it, man. It's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah, not quick enough. He does use the Broodlings as well. And now what we need to see from MMA, oh, look at that. He's actually going
to salvage both those.
He actually repaired one and salvaged both. That's insane.
That's actually, that could not have gone better for MMA.
MMA, you are so smart and clever. What MMA needs to do right now, though, is make a bunker, maybe even 2, because this is such a terrible spot for Leenock. You got to make sure you don't die to something.
Baneling all in or something.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to just try to recover, but I mean, I would love to see him get ready. And look at that, 2 goats right there.
That is 2 goats.
Rams.
Looks like one's trying to mate with the other one.
Yeah, it does look like that.
I don't blame him, man. I'd be excited in GSL, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's not every day we see the goats next to each other.
Normally they move around on the map independently.
Well, you know, Leenock is in a lot of trouble. MMA really did a great job, though, by the way. I want to hand it to him for concealing what that was, because based upon what Leenock thought it was, he would have been pretty fine. He'd been like, oh, okay, I know how to deal with this.
Yeah.
A 1 barracks bunker push, okay.
You know, it's pretty common. I think in these TVZs we have almost every other game we have some kind of rush like this.
Yeah.
I think it's not...
It's a high percentage. Not like it used to be where it was every game, but there's a lot because it is very strong. And if Zerg doesn't have full information, Zerg needs so much information because there's such a reactive race. They're all about drones. Now, Baneling Nest is on the way. Leenock doing a delayed Baneling bust. And looks like we will actually have the bunker up in time. In fact, some Marines are down on the low ground here.
He's trying to spot for Banelings that might be morphed down there.
Yeah,
See if he can fire them and get them to cancel or something. Leenock's being pretty smart, though. If I were MMA, I'd move the Marines inside now.
We do have a Marauder out, and the combat shields are about to finish. So for Leenock, this may not work out so well. Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good. What do you? Don't go out of there.
Well,
don't do it, man.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit scary.
This game might actually end in the opposite way. This MMA is being careless.
Well, his combat shields is finishing now, and he gets it before the Banelings are there, and he's gonna take a lot of damage here. And that Marauder taking a ton of hits from the Banelings. So
All right, he's fine.
Yeah, he's actually fine. That Marauder in front actually was pure beauty. And Leenock is in even more trouble than before. He's just made nothing but Zerglings this whole time. And now he's switching over to drones, actually. Hoping that maybe MMA will play overly safe and stay in his base for a very long time. Which, I mean, even if it happens, he's still going to be ahead. Oh, I like this by MMA. I think he's actually going to pop out a Banshee. He might just go straight Seachanks. There we go, a Seachank on the way, but I would love to see him just pop out a single Banshee. It actually makes builds like this feel so...
What do you think about 2-port Banshee after this?
I think it's something that would win a high percentage of the time,
but it's somewhat
I feel
of a coin flip.
You know, there's a possibility that Leenock just counters it really, really hard, and then MMA could lose. But if MMA, being like one of the absolute best TVZers in the world, just plays... Hold on, though. I'll answer in a second.
Oh, my God. Oh, no, he's fine once again.
Yeah. But anyways, you know, MMA, as good as he is, I think just playing a standard game from here is complete win. Like,
yeah.
99% victory instead of like a 2-port Banshee would be, you know, 85 to 90% victory. So it's as long as he plays his best TVZ from here, Leenock is like, he is screwed, man.
I just don't see. I don't see Leenock. I don't see Leenock actually coming out of this.
Yeah, it's
in one piece,
it's
especially not against
hard
MMA.
Spot.
I mean, I think it would take MMA to make a mistake.
You know, Leenock is actually making like a pretty large amount of Zerglings right now. He has a good amount of drones, getting a third hatch up. I wonder what his plan is actually going to be, because he is going lair and a lot of Zerglings. So there is a possibility he'll do something crazy like Baneling speed and just mass Ling Baneling, or, you know, maybe just go... If he goes straight into Muta, though, I don't like that. I don't like him going straight into Muta from here if that's what he has planned. It's like, you know, you're playing standard as if you haven't already been terribly injured. And MMA can beat you in that scenario a good percentage of the time. What makes you think this is going to win? You know, I'd like to see people do something a little bit wacky, a little bit wild, but very powerful. Something like mass Ling speed Baneling with upgrades or something, and just like try to catch your opponent off guard.
And he's going to drop there?
Maybe.
I think he wants to make it look like he's going by, so the Lings might go into the main. But Leenock's not reacting whatsoever.
That's pretty smart. We do have Burrow, by the way, Baneling speed and Aspire going up. So it looks like Leenock wants to go pretty standard with burrowed Banelings.
Oh, he's going to get that drone? Oh, my God. Can this game get any better for MMA, really?
Not much. Not much.
I don't know if it can. I mean, this is like about as good as you can get it. It's like, nope, still hasn't lost a Marine yet. All right.
This is, yeah, man.
And he's going to scout with the medevac.
Seriously, everything is in his favor so much. Look at the supply, 115 to 85. This is like as good as it gets with Jack Nicholson, man.
Wow. That's how good it is?
That's as good as it gets.
He was good as a Joker, by the way.
He was. He's a great actor.
He's a great actor, man.
I loved him in Departed, man. He was so good.
Now, here's a question.
If I was a mob boss, I would totally be like him.
Oh, yeah, man. All right, and if I was a mob boss, I'd be like an SD. We have Marines and Siege tanks moving out. Now, MMA is known for pushing a little bit earlier than normal Terrans do, but it seems to work when he does it. That doesn't necessarily mean I'd advocate doing this, but... All right, so this is going to keep the Zerglings inside the main, which will allow his Siege tanks and everything else to get in good position. Leenock has a lot of stuff, Artosis.
Yeah, he does. He has a lot of stuff, and this is like an opportunity for him. And here he goes. He's going for it. We'll have to see how these Siege tanks target down those Banes, and not that well. Leenock crushing through.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, this is beautiful by Leenock. He made a lot of Lings, and it has truly paid off here. MMA with a slightly too quick timing there. And a lot of this being taken out, but Leenock does have to run out. 10 mutas in production. Leenock's starting the comeback trail, man.
Yeah,
the supply is a lot closer now.
Climbing his way out of that well he fell into early on in the game.
Yeah, he closed the supply gap hugely there. It was like a 30 supply gap, and now it's just 10.
Barely not salvaged there.
Well, MMA going to have to go back and play it a little bit slower. He does get his missile turrets up, and in fact, MMA's third base is going to go up now, but his main is pretty much already mined out, so he's going to be on pretty much 2 base against 3.
Burrowed Ling there at the command center.
It's all right. Turrets are going to flank it to detect.
Flanking turrets.
Yeah, man.
They're the only things that can flank without moving. More turrets coming up here. And this is a little scary. I don't know. I mean, we have this expansion coming down here. Bottom center. I don't know if it's going to be Leenock to actually attack into that.
Oh, barely doesn't get that siege tank. Very painful. Leenock trying to get some damage done with his mutas. In fact, getting muta carapace before muta attack. Interesting. Just wants to prolong their lives. Giving them a helmet.
What do you think about that muta carapace?
It's great. It's great, but you know,
I always get attack.
I like to get attacked first because it's 50 less gas, and that just allows you like that extra muta, basically.
Well, that and then I mean, if you're harassing buildings, they die just a little bit quicker.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, exactly. It's you don't want to actually engage, but I think he's accepting that he's going to have to engage with the mutas. So that's probably why he's getting that +1 carapace, because if you're just harassing with them and you never plan to actually engage, like you get them a lot quicker or something like that, you definitely want that attack first.
All right, he's got a pretty sick defensive line here, MMA does. Talk about a guy that can get into a defensive posture like that.
I know, man. He's basically in the fetal position. That is a defensive posture, right?
I think it's a cowardly, I don't want to die posture.
But that's pretty defensive, don't you think?
Defensive
like, that's like
I prefer the Karate
myself.
Kid crane pose.
That's not defensive. Oh, yeah.
It is. It is, yeah.
It doesn't look it, though. I look at it.
The nerds are coming at me. I'm balanced on one foot with my hands in the air like a praying mantis.
Or a crane.
Or a crane.
Praying mantis is like standing with multiple feet, with feet in there as well. It's got so many feet.
Choose a female praying mantis, eats the head of the male praying mantis after they do it.
Yeah, man. I used to have a praying mantis as a girlfriend. She wanted to make it more serious, but I was like, listen, I don't want to make a stereotype. I love you, but I can't go any further with this. You're kind. They're just...
You're very sweet.
All right, so we have this huge attack incoming. Oh, no.
Shut up. Shut up.
You're like, tell me to shut up.
All right, we got the spawning pool on the way. Going down here. Goodbye.
He's already started another one. He does know it's going to die.
Damn, he's good.
Yep. Leenock's a smart guy. Going to take that out. Again, he does have that carapace. Oh, he lost a muta there, though. Or didn't lose two. I'm not sure. MMA is kind of out in the middle with just a couple siege tanks. Oh, there you go. He does have some more behind, actually. It's making me worry a little bit, man. You got to be careful. Leenock has taken a 4th base. Leenock's actually just showing how darn good he is at this matchup.
Yeah, he's pretty sick, actually.
He's mighty fine at ZVT, man. No question about it.
All right, nice. Now, this is the point in the game where there's so many mutas out that it gets to the point where the mutas just don't die and everything they touch, they kill.
26 mutas, in fact. And Leenock only at 166, but now is... There you go. Bam, 42 lings.
Oh, man, nice with the Thor. Bruising some of those mutalisks at the upper left.
Well, 42 lings are on the way. And that is... Leenock has 2-1 upgrades, which are actually pretty good. 2-2 for MMA, and he's not even getting 3-3 yet. So Leenock is actually... He's keeping up pretty well in most areas. You know, he's got a good economy. And, in fact, here he comes, Stasis.
Oh, he's got to be very careful, because if he bungles this, he will lose his base in the upper left that he just secured and just got drones for. Nice siege tank line. It'll be tough for the Terran to get up any further, though, from here. Oh, but we have a counterattack.
Nice. Oh, I was going to say nice, but
it's a planetary.
The planetary's there.
Oh, my God, he's going to snipe the planetary.
Yeah, it certainly looks like that. And if he can snipe it and then kill off one army. Oh, wow.
He only lost one muta there.
Yeah, you know, he has that carapace, man. It makes a difference. And oh, my God! Leenock!
Is Leenock going to be like the first out? With his two?
Oh!
That was so sick.
Oh, my God,
I forgot those banners there. Oh, my God.
And he's just going for it.
Yeah.
And down it goes. Same time, Tastes, he's taking out a lot of tanks in the middle. Oh, good drop.
I think MMA might have just died.
Well, he might have, man. He's still doing some good drops, though. Leenock going to have to fly around and take care of that. This is actually amazing by Leenock, man. He is playing
this is immaculate.
So superbly. He's got his CVT. I've always known it's good and loved it, but like He is showing something else today. This is absolutely fantastic how well he's done.
Well, here's the thing. MMA has to kill this expansion of the upper left and probably the one at the upper center, or the game's over.
Yeah, he's got to do some big stuff here. So Leenock, all Leenock has to do to take this game is kill this army off. He has to kill it off without losing absolutely everything. And if he can do that, well, it looks like he's just going to counterattack because he thinks he can. So here we go. Killing off as much as he can. Targeting down those siege tanks just so quickly, this 1-1 mutas. And up go the banelings.
Backing up now.
Running back. Yeah, it looks like Leenock has to turn around. This is a hard scenario, Tasteless, because, I mean, he did some damage there, sure. But the army of MMA still remains.
Oh, he got the hatchery. That's one good thing.
Yep. Takes out that Thor. That's really good as well. It's going to allow his mutas to do way more harassment. And oh my god! Magic boxing those mutas for a second, taking down that Thor, and now taking down some additional siege tanks. Beautiful play.
He's actually doing a great job right now.
Oh no!
I don't actually know how this game's going to end up, Artos, as these guys have both been beaten so badly.
Yeah.
Now this hatchery's going down, so MMA is actually doing exactly what I said he needed to do, which is take out these 2 bases up here, and he has.
And his 3-3 upgrades just finished. Beautiful timing on that. 2-2 for Leenock. But does he have enough mutas here? Picking off some siege tanks. Oh, just gets one there and flying around to get some more, running around. This is like Ring Around the Pit of Lava. Pocket full of Posy, Tasteless. Ashes, ashes. The tanks all fall down. Leenock just
he spotted a hidden base.
Oh, this is huge. He did have some lings over there and taking out a lot of SCVs here. The supply of Leenock does, in fact, pass MMA's. His Mutalisks just staying alive for an unbelievably long amount of time.
Now, note that base that we saw that MMA has, that's the only place you can get money from.
Also, there's only 3 siege tanks out. Leenock is making some infestors. So infestors and banelings are amazing if there aren't siege tanks out. They're like amazing to the point where you're like, that isn't fair. Because you need siege tanks.
Somebody get David Kim on your show.
Well, this is rough for MMA, man. Look at this, 88 to 89 supply. I can't believe this game has turned into this. How beautiful.
This might be the best game we cast today.
Well, Taste, this is early in the day, man. This is game number 3. SC Huck is coming up next, man. That's an early time to say this might be the best.
All right, here we go.
This is a pretty big deal right here, this attack.
This is all going to come down to
no energy for it. Oh, that's too bad. If you had energy, you could have fungled those Marines and really done a lot of damage. You're not going to have to cancel. Oh, it dies. No cancel area. That's actually pretty bad because Leenock has, like, no money. And it looks like
we got a counterattack here with the mutas.
Yeah, I think Leenock might barely lose this, but
yeah,
we'll see how cost efficient he can remain. He needs to basically take out this base over here. There are 2 turrets, though, and now Marines over there as well with 3-3 against just the 1-1 mutas.
Uh-oh.
It seems like MMA, you know, he's got too much. He's got too many cost-efficient units. If Leenock had a base mining,
yeah, he has the base and Leenock doesn't. It's just that simple.
And I mean, every passing second, Leenock becomes further and further behind. With every SCV gathering a mineral, Tasteless.
Whoa! Where'd they go?
Oh!
Okay, that might actually be GG.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
He's actually trying to blow up these banelings with his own units. Oh.
Yeah, that was very cute.
Okay.
Oh, nice fungal. It's not going to be enough, though. And GG. Wow, that was actually a brilliant game. You know what? MMA got way far ahead early. Then he brought up that one attack that got kind of crushed, which let Leenock crawl and claw his way back in. Leenock he lost his hatchery, then had a failed Baneling bust, and then still made that game look like that. Leenock's CVT is seriously top-notch. I know everyone talks about DRG and the likes and Nest T and all that, but Leenock's ZVT, man, that is... Men are from Mars, Leenock's ZVT is from Venus.
Damn, what? As he said that joke, he actually looked at me like with a face of pain. He was like,
what am I saying?
All right. So we're going to go to another exciting game. Nesty against Huck. This should be pretty cool. I do think Nesty's the favorite because he always is, even against Clyde.
Yeah, he's just amazing, man. He's amazing.
So, to summarize
I had
that
to
game,
fix some settings.
Yeah,
Whoever sat over here yesterday, they have weird settings on here, man.
What would they do?
They don't like to look at health bars.
It doesn't make the game look pretty. I'm like, oh, it's not the point. That's why you're in bronze.
So, Huck versus Nesty, guys. Tal'Darim Altar. That's a good map for this, too.
Nesty.
What a
Right now,
terrific
Huck's
map
saying,
for this.
Hyung, Michobos. He said, like my older brother, his friend Nest's older brother. He says, I'm not good today. So, I guess Huck not in his element right now.
Well, you know what? This is going to be quite a match, Tasteless. We'll see a Forge Fast expand from Huck because it's Tal'Darim Altar, and that's what you're going to see. From Nesty, probably he'll go up to 3 base and try to play standard. He does not want to go out right now because the winner of this plays Leenock, and Nesty doesn't lose against Zerg. So, Nesty's going to be putting out his utmost.
Well, here's the thing: is Nesty just wants to make it exciting, so he lets himself lose, and he comes back, and he's like,
Yeah.
But
I tell you what, man. Huck, though, he is as dangerous as they come.
He is.
He's like a bomb someone made in their basement. He might explode at any time.
Oh, damn. Watch out. All right. So, Huck, the pipe bomb the kid made in the treehouse against Nesty. Just the best player ever. I don't know.
The greatest human
on Earth. All right. Let's take a look at every pore on Nesty's nose. It's time.